Hi guys, so I wanted to teach you how to work towards this skill. So when you see it all encompassing, whether it be pike press or straddle press, it's quite intense. But when you break things down one step at a time, impossible becomes impossible. So what skills, as you as a person, could you learn to develop that will create these movements? Well, let's break it all down. So the first thing would be working on your crow to crane pose, having strength within that. So coming to your crane or crow pose, whichever you'd like to start. From here, you bring yourself up into it, okay? Then bring yourself down as low as possible by bending your elbows, letting your legs go out, and then bringing your elbows, arms together, sucking up into the core and pushing your feet together. And doing a few crow and crane push-ups, slowly and steady and controlled, will help you with your deep core that allows you to lift your hips up in space so your legs can go up in space. From there, what you want to work at is toe taps. So there's a few versions of this I like to play with to develop the skill. One would be doing crow crane toe taps. So leaning forward and seeing if you can tap one foot and then the other foot, and then maybe both feet, or just keep going at one foot, then the other foot. So working on that ability to get nice and strong in the crow crane area whilst tapping will give you that deeper core strength, because movement will then be applied to what was once a position just held. From there, getting the core contraction and compression, doing a forward fold, lifting up onto your tiptoes as high as you can, and then stepping up onto your hands, above your hands onto your wrist or above your wrist. If this seems foreseeable, then you can start to step and hold. Step and hold. And this will help you with the next set, which was crow or crane, toe tap, which we just did, to extended leg toe tap. So, to then put that together, we are doing crow or crane, toe tap, extended leg, and you can repeat that. And that will be your all-encompassing drill to get to that next level of that. From there, what you want to do is start to work from toe tap to opening your legs. So we will work with straddle press today. You have the ability to do that in two options. One would be to work on the lift. So coming into a downward forward fold, or a kind of a small downward dog depending where you are, lifting this leg up to the side, one leg, both hands on the mat, coming up on the tiptoes of the other one, lifting this up until eventually you might float and change sides. So looking at it, leaning forward, lifting the leg up. Now keep lifting, keep being on this toe on the ground until you can finally float and change sides. Lift, float, and change sides. Eventually, what happens is you lift, float, and you start to go up and change sides. So then you need to add that to your straight leg toe tap straddle. So from there, you will place your Step onto above your wrists. Place your hands down firmly and then open and down. You can do 1 rep at a time, or again, you can utilize your core strength and get a bit more and do 1 or 2 reps. Open, open, open and down. And from there, you have everything encompassing through segmented drills to bring you into your crow or crane, toe tap to handstand. And then you just have to keep practicing those, developing strength in each area and slowly adding them together to develop the original move that I showed you first. And there it is. And so, it's by one step at a time that we create our practice. When we see a big skill, remember, it's the steps to create it that are what matters. So learn to break down the skills, and one step at a time, impossible will become I'm possible. Namaste.